were expecting someone else, like that blue guy or that cowboy man. They'll be back next week. Maybe. Anyway, I'm Pinchy, and I'm going to be taking you through this week's devlog, a Q&A. Last week, we asked you guys to send in any questions you might have for us. The teams read your questions, and this week we're delivering those answers. Jess asks, do you ever get inspiration for story or visual designs from media other than video games? Ruji had to say that there's a lot of inspiration on their part that's from games played previously. But someone on the team, when giving direction, might have taken inspiration from something else. The end result becomes an inspiration stew of things all merged together. Pause is Cool 6232 asks, when it comes to the story in your games, do you have everything planned out? And is there going to be payoff for things that have been set up? Writing is a big deal at Colorgrave. Min said we got the big picture type stuff planned out, but sometimes we come up with more amusing ideas along the way and take detours. From Super Paper Plum, is there a possibility that if the game is successful, we could see Kickstarter goals that failed be implemented into the game in the future? We all know a lot of you were really excited to see things like the Graven campaign goal. But don't worry, Min has mentioned that we are keen to still tell the stories from those stretch goals, just not necessarily within Clarella mode. Soda wants to know who can do the most push-ups. Sprocket. KCO.9347 has been wondering what the process is like for writing the lyrics to the vocal tracks in our games. John mentioned that we pull inspiration directly from the lore of our game's world, especially since they're final or secret final boss themes. Each vocal track seeks to capture the character's struggle and motivations at that penultimate moment. Mini Ice Cookie is curious. How do you come up with such perfect titles for each of your games? Lou mentioned that we usually just sit around for 2 hours, throwing around names until something clicks. Sometimes it's because a name is funny to us, other times it's because it's cool, and sometimes it's both. I was only around for the naming process of one of these games, which was Clarella mode. When we finally came up with the title of the game, I just posted this. I hope we could answer some of your burning questions. We're still chugging away on Clarella mode, and hopefully the other guys will be out of the burn ward in time for next week's devlog. Maybe. If your question wasn't answered, don't worry. We might get to them at a later date, so keep sending those questions in the comments below. My question for you is, who are you most excited to play in Clarella mode? See you guys later. Bye!